Hi there, Release Fire here. So I'm going to talk you through my LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga C-3P-Oh No walkthrough guide covering off all of the challenges and the mini kits. As ever, if the video is helpful, drop a like below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But when you first start out, you'll have a lot of guards to avoid, and that's the general theme for the mission. But to be able to get through here, to be able to pick up the cell, you can just jump through the wall and then put it in here. However, when you're in free mode, you can use one of the scavengers to be able to fire the net up here, which is where the UATT was stood, and then you'll come to this droid. You'll then be able to change on over to anybody with the force and then lift it up and in through the window. But as it turns out, it's a criminal droid and tries to run away with the mini kit. Give it a whack, it'll drop the mini kit and you'll be able to pick that up. Continuing on with the free roam run, you can then head up this ramp and it'll bring you up to the top here, where you clearly need to put in another one of the power cells, and you can find that just a little bit further along. You can see it by here. Now, it does mean you can only use it once. You can't use it here and then move it into the gate, or at least I couldn't. But that will see you through to this section here. And you can see the mini kit that I'm going after on the left-hand side through that window. It's also the area where the Kijimi crooks are. And there's another route to get to here, which I'll cover in a little bit. But essentially, I got this mini kit by using either Boba Fett or Jango Fett and their jetpack to be able to get into the window. It took a couple of tries, but I did make it in the end to pick up that mini kit. And then that alternative route that I mentioned is to continue where you took the net. So instead of taking the net route, which you won't be able to take on your first run, if you continue through the door that you opened, which you can see in the map in the bottom left, and get to here, you'll then have to take out the guards and find yourself in this position here. You can climb up here to get a better shot on the next set of guards, but you'll shoot one and the other person in your party will take out the other, and that will see you through to this area here. If you then jump up here and climb up here and then do another double jump up to this section, you'll pick up another one of the mini kits, and then it's just a case of using the force to get the power cell, and that's where you'll get through to the Kijimi crooks. You'll also have some troopers to avoid a little bit after that, and that's really important for the challenges, which I'll take you through in a little bit. But once you've gone through there, you'll then have this door to be able to lift using the force, and that will take you through to the main courtyard where you'll find most of the troopers. There's a little section early on where you can use a scoundrel type in free roam to shoot out what I think is the alarm, and you can also shoot out the light on the UATT. Now, it took me a while to get that to come up as the challenge, but if you disable the UATT's light with a blaster, then you'll pick up one of the challenges. If you continue sneaking on around in that courtyard, you'll find yourself here, and in free roam you can change over to a villain type and throw a grenade at this, and that will give you another one of the mini kits. And actually, villain type is probably your best bet in here, because it means you'll be able to walk on through any of the guards and they won't notice you. It also means you'll be able to come to this console here. Now, I know the challenge says you've got to do this peacefully, but disable the dude controlling the console if there's one there, and then you can activate it as a villain type, and that will give you the second of the challenges. By this stage, you should have picked up True Jedi for the Kuiper bricks, and then once you get into the alley where you're nearly through, before you go through the door, grapple up and around and you'll eventually get the mini kit. If you also make it through the entire level without being spotted by any of the troopers, then you'll pick up the last of the challenges, and that is everything you need to 100% LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga C-3P-Oh No, with all the mini kits and the challenges. Like I said before, if the video helps you out, drop a like below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the link on the left hand side, and you can see more of my walkthrough guide with the links on the right hand side. Leave any comments and I'll catch you next time.